we have division of decimal numbers. First number is whole number and our divisor is decimal number. So our divisor cannot be decimal number. So first we need to move decimal point. How many times? We have 4 digits after 0, so we need to move 4 times to the right. The same we have to do with our dividend. When we don't have decimal point, it's always at the end. So let me rewrite our example. We need extra space after 82. This is decimal point, and we divide by 0.7412. Like I said, we have to move decimal point 4 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the end we have decimal point now. The same we have to do with our dividend. So we move 4 times decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have at the end decimal point. And now what else? We have to fill empty spaces by 0. So we have, let me rewrite this, 8, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, decimal point. And we don't need to write the 0 before this whole number, because it doesn't change the value of our number. We have divide by, our divisor will be now 7412. Decimal point is at the end. We don't need this decimal point now. And now we can do long division. So let me do this. We have 7412 and our dividend is 82000 decimal point. So our divisor is 7412. How many times we can put? We have to go to 1000 because we cannot divide 8 by 7000 something, 82 also, 820 also. So we have 8200 divided by 7412 is 1. So we have to write 1, and on the top we always write solution. And now we have to do multiplication. 1 times 7412 is 7412. And again, next we have to do subtraction. We have 0 minus 2, cannot do this, so we have to borrow 1 from next column. But because we have 0, so we go to next digit. And now it's always good, I think, to treat these 2 digits like whole numbers. So we have 20 minus 1 is 19, and we have 10 at the end now. And again, now we have to do subtraction. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. 1 minus 4 cannot do, so we have to borrow 1 from 8, so it will be 7. And we have 11 minus 4 is 7. What next? We have to take down next digit. 0 we have to take down. So we have 7880 divided by 7412. So it will be 1. And now multiplication. 1 times our divisor, so it will be 7412. Subtraction. So we have 0 at the end, so we have to borrow 1 from 8. So it will be 10 at the end, and we have 7 in the second column. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 1 is 6. 8 minus 4 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. And what else? We have to go to next digits. We have to take down next 0. So it will be, how many times 7412 goes to 4680? 0. So we have 0, and now we have to do multiplication. 0 times this whole number will be 0. So we have to do subtraction, will be 0864. And what else? We have to take up our decimal point exactly in the same column to tab. And what else? Because we need to round to our solution to the nearest hundredth, so we need 3 digits after decimal point. At that moment we have decimal point and nothing. So what I will do, I have to add zeros after decimal point to our dividend, because we need to run to hundredth, so I add 3 extra zeros. And we do now long division. So we have to take down next zero, and now 46,800 divided by 7,412 is 6. So on the tab we write answer, and now we have to do multiplication. 6 times our divisor, so will be 44,472. Again, subtraction. Again, we have 0 at the end, so we borrow 1 from next digit because we have 0, so we go to next. And in my opinion, it's good to treat this 2 digits like whole number. So we have 80 minus 1, so will be 79, and now we had at the end 10. And we do subtraction. 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 7 is 2, 7 minus 4 is 3, 6 minus 4 is 2, 4 minus 4 is 0. Next we have to take down next 0. So we have 23,280 divided by 7,412. It will be 3. So on the tab we have to write 3, and now we do multiplication. 3 times 7,412. This is equal 22,236. Again, subtraction. 0 minus 6, so we have to borrow 1 from 8, so will be 7, and we have 10 at the end. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. And what next? We have to take down next 0. So we have 10,440 divided by 7,412. So it will be 1. 1 times 7,412, so will be 7,412. Subtraction again. Again, we have to borrow 1 from 4, so will be 3, and at the end we have 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. 10 minus 7 is 3. What next? Because we need to round to hundredth, so like I said, we need 3 digits after decimal point. At that moment we have 3 digits, so we can stop long division. We have 110 decimal point 631. We need to round to nearest hundredth, so we need to underline hundredth is the second digit after decimal point, and we check next digit is 1. When we have digits smaller than 5, what we have to do? We change every digit which is after our underlined digits to 0, and 3 we have to copy, and everything what we have before our underlined digits we have to copy also. So 6 decimal point 0 1 1. So what we have? 110.63. This is my solution.